TV, and you know we had to do it. We're back with another one. Who are we talking about today? Today we're talking about the Grizzlies and the Lakers and the Clippers and the Pelicans. All teams on the Western Conference. And we just gonna hop into it and let's talk about the Lakers and what is going on with them. Why'd I do all that? What is going on with them? What is happening right now? They have lost the last 10 out of 13 of their last games. And LeBron James, he just said we just suck right now. And obviously ain't no more words to that. Like if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. And I think he said that he had kind of basically met with like the GM. He said that he felt kind of secure about his job being a head coach, but it's kind of like, what is going on with the Lakers? And why are you this confident about feeling like you ain't going nowhere if y'all have lost the last 10? Where they do that at, I'm not sure. Because usually in the NBA, if you losing games, even in the NFL, you losing games, a lot of games, they gonna fire you. But I don't want to speak that because I don't know if that's what's going to happen. But LeBron James, he's really frustrated. He even said, he was like, everybody keep bringing up the in-season tournament that we won the in-season tournament. But the thing about it is, he was like, the in-season tournament it was only 2 games. It's not like the full playoff run and then the finals. So it's like, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't all of that. So he kind of fed up with it. Like, stop bringing that up because that has nothing to do. It was just basically a glimpse of what, the playoffs finals would be like, which it was. Like, 2 games is definitely not enough. And that's just what it was. So let's just dive into the game. Like LeBron said, we just suck right now. And he's frustrated. And you could see the frustration on him last night. I'm trying to even get it out. He missed 2 free throws in a row. And that's not even like LeBron. For you to miss 2 free throws in a row, and it's like, dang, okay, like you're having a bad night. Although your stats wasn't bad, but altogether he ended up missing like four pivotal free throws. I think that could have like kind of got them going. It just wasn't enough, and they lost 113 to 127. So I'll just talk about the Lakers and then we'll dive over to the Grizzlies in a few. So LeBron James, he went off. He had 32 points and he had 7 assists. And the thing about it, they don't have Rui, they don't have D'Angelo Russell right now. Those are the 2 people that's out for them, and I don't know what it's going to take. I just feel like the pressure is on from the Grizzlies. I feel like the Grizzlies was like, we lost, was it like 6 or 4 games last time they've been with the Lakers. Ja Morant was saying this is the team that knocked them out of the playoffs. So he was like, this felt like a really great win for them last night, being though that they was in Los Angeles and they got the win. So it's like, big ups to y'all. And then the other person on the Lakers, y'all already know who I'm going to talk about, and that's AD. He ended up finishing, he had 31 points, and then he had 6 rebounds, and that was really the 2 leaders out of the team when it came to the Lakers. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what they need. I don't know what type of pick-me-up they need to, like, get back into the game. The coach, he was basically saying, like, y'all are basically getting worked up over these last 10 games. But it's like, dude, that's 10 games. Those games count. He's like, this doesn't basically dictate of how we're going to end our season in so many words. So he ain't worried about it. So shoot, if he ain't worried about it, we shouldn't be worried about it either. So let's just dive into some great stats of the Grizzlies. And I just feel like all the players went off, not even just the starters, but everybody on the team that got into the game. At first, it was like I wanted to talk about 2 players, but then once I started looking at the stats and watching the game last night, I was like, ooh, like I was getting super excited because I was like, who should I talk about? So it's like I only talked about 2 players on the Lakers, so I might as well talk about all 4 players. On the Grizzlies, we already here, so let's just do it. First person I want to talk about, that's going to be Jaren Jackson. He finished the game. He had 31 points. He had 9 rebounds. And the thing about it, he's the big man of the Grizzlies, and he ended up shooting 5 threes. And they were saying, like, basically the Grizzlies, I think they were last in the 3-point, like out of the teams, the 3-point percentage. And it was like for them to get like a season high and score like 23 threes last night against the Lakers, it just shows like it was just great ball movement, really playing as a team. And it's just like, I love that. And it was like, the starters scored 21 out of the 23 3-pointers last night. So they was just doing their thing. And I just feel like that level of confidence was there. And it definitely showed out on the court. So I love that. And so then the next person I want to talk about, and that's going to be Marcus Smart. He went off. He had 29 points, 5 assists, and then he ended up shooting he had 8 threes. He finally found his mojo, because they were saying like the last games he basically missed 15 consecutive threes. So it's like for you to get your mojo back and be like, yeah, I got my groove, and then you hit you hit 8 threes. It's like, okay, me missing 15 threes to go to my next game and hit 8. So that just shows a lot. That shows that you was putting that work in the gym, and you was really practicing, and you came out there with confidence, and you was ready to, I guess, just like commit to it. And I love that for y'all, because I told y'all he's finally back, because he's been hurt for a while. So for you to come out there and put up big numbers and do your thing, it's just like, I'm excited for them, because y'all know in the beginning of the season they started off bad, without Jai, but I feel like they're finally finding their niche, their rhythm, and they're just all coming together as a collective, and it's working for them. I do feel like they're gonna make it to the playoffs. Like, they got, we halfway through the season or whatnot, or whatever. Are we yeah, we are halfway, maybe like 40 games, I think. I don't even know. I think so. I think so. I don't know, maybe like 30-ish. But I feel like they're finding their mojo and their groove back, and they are going to make it to the playoffs. The next person that I want to talk about, that's going to be Ja Morant. And obviously he had like one of the lowest stats out of the starters, besides, who was the other person? I can't even think of his name right now. But like the people that I'm talking about, he had the lowest stats, and he had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and then he had 7 assists. Man, like I just said, everybody doing their thing. He was dunking. It just a great look for the Grizzlies last night. And last person that I want to talk to, I want to say this is the player of the game, and that's Desmond Bane. He had 24 points, and then he had 13 assists, just putting up great stats. I already told y'all before, he needed to be a leader, and I feel like even with Ja being there, he's still being that leader, still like looking out, great ball movement, showing like who I could pass the ball to, what I need to do, watching the court, taking open shots when needed, just overall just doing amazing. And it's like, so big ups to you, Desmond Bane, for doing your big one. And I just love that. I love that for the Grizzlies. I love that they're getting that confidence back, that like, okay, we got our player back, like just a new positive light is what I like about them. But great game, and that's really all I have for the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Like I said, I don't know what the Lakers need to get their groove back going, or I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know. I feel like, yes, the in-season tournament is new. I'm not gonna say it's a curse, because I don't want to put that out there, but it's just like since the in-season tournament, ever since they won, it just seemed like it just been going downhill. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel like that too? Because it's like, for y'all to win 10 out of 13, like, y'all have not been doing great since the in-season tournament, and I just kind of feel like it was a lot of pressure after that, in a sense of like, oh, they won something new. LeBron, of course, getting the MVP for it. And I just feel like it was more pressure taken on for the Lakers, and it's just not showing. They're not living up to that. But y'all, that's all I have for them. So we just gonna flip it over to the Clippers and New Orleans. And I don't know what was going on with New Orleans last night, but they had a piss poor performance. And I just want to say, the Clippers was putting that D on them, playing great defense. They end up finishing 111-95. And the people that I want to talk about, of course, is going to be Paul George, PG. He had 24 points, and then he had 7 rebounds. And then this man, he ended up finishing, he had 6 threes last night. So just doing your thing. And he said, like post game, he was saying that Kawhi and James Harden, they get the most attention in the sense of the game. Like, that's the people that's going to be guarding. He's like, so he's basically left open. So they'll just pass the ball to him, and he's open with, have an open shot, and he's able to finish the play. And that's really what happens. Like, I don't even know why they don't think to guard him because he cold. So it's like you gotta give him his props. So why are y'all leaving him open and not playing defense? So it's like y'all putting all this double teaming James Harden, double teaming Kawhi, and then it's like now he got an open shot and it's just like boom, I done shot 6 threes. I am the player of the game, and y'all ain't even realize what was going on. I feel like that's what happened. And then the next person I want to talk about on the Clippers, and that's gonna be Kawhi. I just want to let y'all know this is my third time making this because it keeps cutting off because I have no storage. But anyways, we were talking about Kawhi, and that's him finishing with 19 points, and then he had 9 rebounds. And basically, what I was saying before my camera cut it off was that the Clippers, they led by 31 points in the fourth quarter. So I don't know what was going on with New Orleans and why nobody on the team scored over 13 points. No starters, no bench players, no nobody. Like, it was just like, what is going on? Why did y'all do that? And it was just bad all the way around. And so the people that I want to talk about on New Orleans, I had to dig out some people, dig out the stats, and that's gonna be Jonas. And he ended up finishing. He was one of the people that had 13 points, and then he had 11 rebounds. Yeah, and then the next person was CJ McCullough, and he had 12 points and he had 6 rebounds. Him and Zion both had the same stats. I just have to choose, like, let me see which one I want to talk about, whose stats I want to talk about. Like, they were the exact same, but I just don't know what was going on with New Orleans. I just feel like the Clippers was really putting that pressure on them, really making them like closing off any type of, if they thought they had an open shot, doing what needed to be done. And I'm just glad to see like the Clippers are really finding their mojo back, being as though it was like I said before, I don't even know if my camera cut off if I'm repeating myself, but like once James Harden came back, kind of like how they were on that 6-game losing streak, and so now like I feel like they're doing pretty good, and I love that for them. I love seeing that. James Harden, I think he had 13 assists last night. I don't think he only had 8 points, but it doesn't matter because that just shows that you wasn't being a selfish player and you was just really watching for open looks, and you found that just dishing them to Paul George, and it worked for them. But yeah, with New Orleans, I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but it was not a good look. Losing in y'all home. No one, like 13 points. Nobody scored over 13 points. I don't know, y'all. But I'm going to end my video now because I don't know if my camera's going to cut off. But y'all, that's really all I had. Giving y'all a rundown of the Lakers, and are they in shambles right now? The Grizzlies, I think they're looking good. Even though, although they only won like two out of 6 of their games, but I just feel like the confidence is there. Same thing when it comes to the Clippers. They're looking pretty amazing. New Orleans was looking good. It's just, that's why I'm just like, I don't know what happened. Like last night, I don't know. Maybe they ain't getting no rest. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But y'all, that's all I had. I am TB, of course. Y'all know I'm gonna be back tomorrow with the review. The Clippers and the Lakers, they play each other, but I probably won't do that since I'm talking about them right now. But I am gonna give y'all 2 reviews tomorrow. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I need y'all to be productive. Whatever that may be for you, what that looks like for you. But just be productive. What else? Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also don't forget to turn on your notification bell so y'all can be alerted when I post. I think that's it, y'all, because I feel like this one's kind of long and I haven't made a long video in a while. Like, I feel like my video's been like 8 minutes, 7 minutes. But this one's pretty a decent amount. So I really hope y'all enjoyed it while I talked about some stats, talked about some games, talked about some players. But y'all have a great one. Peace out. Bye.